Hello everyone, Les Butler here. I'm in my office here at the Salem facility in Nashville, Tennessee, where all the good stuff happens. You've got the magazines that we put out. Of course, I'm the publisher of Singing News, but we also do Homecoming and Preaching and Youth Worker Journal and other publications. And we also have the radio division here with the various networks, such as Today's Christian Music, also known as The Fish, here locally in Nashville and other cities throughout America. The Word and Praise, a praise and worship network, and of course Solid Gospel, which is our Southern Gospel radio network, and you hear me on there from time to time on the weekends. And I've been in Southern Gospel radio now, it's over 33 years. I started in October of 1978. Yes, boys and girls, there was the 70s back in the 1900s there, and I was there. And started in radio on WYCA 92.3 FM in Hammond, Indiana, just south of Chicago. It was a Chicago, Illinois market radio station, and I started there in October of 78. Stayed there for several years, then my family moved to Florida, and I was on a couple different stations there in Florida, one in Kissimmee, one in Haines City, Southern Gospel station that is still there. WHGS, I believe, is what the call letters would be on that one, I think. Been a while. And then I've been at Solid Gospel since 1997, and while at Solid Gospel, I've done everything. I've done local sales, network sales. I've been program director, music director, full-time DJ. Used to do middays, and I think I've been in afternoon drive for a while. But now I'm a part-time weekend DJ, and that's what I've been doing now for, many years. Let's see, when I came here in 97, and then I went to, I was full-time with Solid Gospel to about 2003, I think, and then from 2003 to 2006 was part-time. Did some other things with other businesses that I had in Southern Gospel music, and then in 2006 started working with the Singing News magazine and still kept my Solid Gospel weekend gig. And so through that entire process, I've been on the radio uninterrupted for over 33 years. But like I said, right now, weekend DJ on Solid Gospel. And so because of my past, I was a program director, music director, on the air every day as a full-time DJ. Many, I'd venture to say most of the artists in Southern Gospel music still consider me as full-time on Solid Gospel and music director, and I still get CDs and music sent to me for airplay consideration. And I don't do any of that, and it's been years since I've done that. That would be Vance Dillard. So just kind of a heads up, if you do have music that you want to have considered for airplay, or you've sent in music to be considered, Vance Dillard is the program director. And they, on Solid Gospel, the network, they do what's called testing. So you may ask, well, how does a song get on the air? Well, it's tested. And they record a few seconds of a song called a hook, and then they send that out, and you can go to the website and then vote on the songs, and then through the testing process, those that score at a certain level or over, their song gets played on Solid Gospel. If it scores under that barometer, then it doesn't get played. And new artists can send their music in and get tested and scored, and it can either be played or not be played, dependent upon the score. And the same thing with artists that you're very familiar with. Every song goes through the same process. And so for those of you who have been with me on the radio for the 33 plus years and the, I guess, 15 years on Solid Gospel and think I own or run the place, no. So give you a little correction there. If you have questions about songs being played or not being played, or bringing music in for consideration, then that would be Vance Dillard, fantastic program director who's over Solid Gospel. So as for me, now I'm on the weekend as a part-time DJ, but my full-time 80-hour a week gig is that of publisher of Singing News Magazine. So if you have editorial, of course, Danny Jones is our editor-in-chief. Feel free to send him any kind of editorial considerations. He and I always talk about editorial. Advertising will be Pam Slaney and Adam Borden. But I run the business of the Singing News Magazine. Yes, I write stories from time to time. I've got a monthly column that mirrors the syndicated radio show that I do, Front Porch Fellowship, Bluegrass Gospel. So I've got all of that going on. Plus, we have stages like at Dollywood and Silver Dollar City. I'm over that, and several other aspects of our business. Wholesale, where the artists go and sell the magazine, just various things. So if you have some questions, thoughts, comments, maybe, again, some editorial considerations, some cool things you think would be really nice in the magazine, feel free to contact myself or Danny Jones for that, and we'll be glad to help you with that in the Singing News Magazine. So kind of an update there. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about my past and currently what's going on in my life. Lots of Southern gospel music, a little bit of bluegrass too from time to time. So you're updated now. And stay tuned. We've got more blogs coming in the very near future.